Young and the Restless Early Edition spoilers. Lily gets a shock. Next week, on Young and the Restless, Lily Winters gets assistance from Victor Newman. He uses his powerful contacts and pulls some strings to help her out, likely in the corporate world. Of course, Lily should be happy. And she might be. However, she knows Victor, so she may also be a little skeptical and unsure of his motives. Indeed, he rarely does anything that doesn't benefit him in some way. So, Lily may wonder what he stands to gain on Young and the Restless. Of course, he might simply want to make up for misleading her about her position at Chancellor Industries. He could feel bad about playing her. However, even if he does feel guilty, chances are, his good deed has something to do with destroying Jack Abbott. Y&R spoilers. Kyle Abbott tests Claire Newman. While Victor Newman, Eric Braden, makes things right with Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, his granddaughter faces a test. At the end of this week, leading into next, Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, is tested by her boyfriend, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer. She already told him she wouldn't leave him even if her grandfather disapproves of their relationship. But, apparently, he's still unsure if Claire Newman is loyal to him. So, coming up, on Young and the Restless, he tests her. However, she will likely be hurt that he doesn't trust or believe her. So, Kyle could very well push Claire away all on his own without any help from Victor. Plus, his ex-wife, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, will likely give their relationship another push in the wrong direction. Young and the Restless spoilers next week. Nate Hastings steps up for family. Meanwhile on Y&R, Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, makes a promise to himself that he will protect Amy Lewis, Valerie Pettiford. She may not be related to him by blood. However, she had something special with his father and they share a son. Indeed, he also feels protective of Amy because she's dying. Plus, her son, Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, isn't showing her any compassion. So, he vows to protect her on Young and the Restless. But, he has more problems. He's unaware that his lady, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, is hiding her past with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, from him. And it doesn't look like she plans on telling him anytime soon. Y&R is overflowing with intense drama next week. Don't miss a minute to see what the mustache does to help Lily Winters on the CBS soap opera. Genoa City has never been short on surprises, but nothing could have prepared Lily Winters for the bombshell that's about to land right in her lap. After a few quiet weeks spent focusing on her work at Chancellor Winters and trying to patch up her complicated relationship with Daniel Romalotti, Lily is about to discover that the calm before the storm was only an illusion. The winds of change are blowing through town again. And this time, Lily's world is the one that's about to get shaken to its core. A calm morning turns chaotic. The week begins innocently enough. Lily sits at Crimson Lights with her coffee, scrolling through reports and thinking about the next big step for the company. She's been determined to keep her professional life spotless, especially after the turbulence she endured with Billy and Daniel. But as she reads over a familiar name on a potential merger proposal, her heart skips a beat. The name jumps off the page. Hillary Curtis Hamilton Foundation. For a split second, Lily wonders if she's seeing things. Hillary's name, her late rival turned uneasy friend, hasn't been spoken much since her death. The foundation was thought to have dissolved years ago. But according to the report, it's been revived under new leadership, and the person listed as the acting director is none other than Amanda Sinclair, Hillary's twin sister and Lily's former colleague turned adversary. The shock hits Lily like a thunderbolt. Why would Amanda return to Genoa City and attach herself to a cause that could so easily reopen old wounds? More importantly, what does it mean for her relationship with Devon, who's finally finding peace again with Abby and their family? The return that no one expected. By midweek, whispers ripple through town. Amanda Sinclair is back. She's spotted arriving at Devon's penthouse, and fans can already imagine the look on Abby's face when the door opens. Amanda's return sends a ripple of unease through both the Chancellor and Winters clans, but it's Lily who's most unsettled. For Lily, Amanda's reappearance is more than just a professional inconvenience. It's an emotional trigger. Years ago, Amanda represented the ghost of Hillary, the sister Lily accidentally killed in that tragic car crash. Though time has healed some of the pain, the guilt still lingers deep within her. And now, seeing Amanda back in town, carrying her twin's name and mission forward, brings those emotions rushing back. When Amanda visits Chancellor Winters to discuss a potential collaboration between her foundation and the company's community outreach arm, the tension between her and Lily is palpable. The room feels colder, heavier, as the two women exchange pleasantries that barely conceal their history. Amanda, ever the professional, insists, "This isn't personal, Lily. The Foundation's work could benefit hundreds in the community. I'd hope we could put the past aside." Lily's voice wavers, though she tries to sound firm. "I'll review the proposal. But understand, Amanda, some things are harder to put aside than others." Family ties and fractured trust weren't enough. Another unexpected complication arises when Devon admits he knew Amanda was coming back to town, but didn't warn Lily. Devon wanted to avoid drama, but to Lily, that's a betrayal. "Devon, you should have told me," Lily snaps during a heated confrontation in the Chancellor Winters conference room. "You know how much this affects me." Devon's calm exterior falters. "I didn't want to make it a big deal, Lily. Amanda has a right to return. She's not here to hurt anyone." Lily's response is sharp and filled with raw honesty. "Maybe not intentionally. But every time I see her face, I see Hillary. And I see the mistake that destroyed so many lives." Devon softens, realizing how deep his sister's wounds still run. "You've punished yourself enough for that day. It's time you forgave yourself." But forgiveness doesn't come easily, especially when ghosts from the past suddenly start walking the streets of Genoa City again. Daniel's concern, and hidden secrets. Daniel notices Lily's tension growing and tries to step in, offering support. "You're carrying too much, Lily," he tells her one evening as they walk through Chancellor Park. "You've got to let someone else shoulder some of the weight." But Lily isn't so sure she can, especially since she's been receiving anonymous text messages that seem connected to the Hillary Foundation deal. Cryptic warnings like, "You don't know the whole story," and "She's not the only one who's back." At first, Lily dismisses them as spam or a cruel prank. But when a mysterious envelope arrives at her office containing an old photograph of Hillary, Lily, and Devon, taken years before the accident, her hands tremble. On the back, a message reads, "Forgiveness isn't free." Lily's shock deepens into fear. Who would do this? Amanda? Someone from the past holding a grudge? Daniel grows increasingly worried as Lily starts losing sleep, haunted by memories of the crash and Hillary's final words. He urges her to go to the police or at least tell Devon, but Lily refuses. "If this is about my past," she insists, "then I need to face it myself." The ultimate shock. As the week builds to a tense Friday cliffhanger, Lily arranges a private meeting with Amanda at the GCAC. She intends to clear the air, to demand answers about the Foundation's revival and the mysterious messages. Amanda looks genuinely confused when Lily confronts her. "I swear, I have no idea what you're talking about," Amanda insists. "The Foundation was reactivated by one of Hillary's old donors. I only agreed to oversee it when I saw the good it could do." Before Lily can press further, Amanda's phone buzzes. She checks the screen and her expression darkens. "That's strange," she murmurs. "I just got the same message you described." Both women exchange a wary glance. The tension shifts from rivalry to shared unease. Whoever's behind these messages isn't just targeting Lily, they're coming after both of them. Then, in a chilling twist, the episode ends with the camera panning to a shadowy figure outside the GCAC, watching from a distance. The person slips a photo into a manila folder filled with old newspaper clippings about Hillary's death and whispers, "It's time they all remembered." What comes next? Next week promises explosive revelations. Will Lily finally uncover who's behind the threats, and why they've chosen now to resurface old wounds? Could it be someone from Hillary's past seeking revenge? Or is there a darker secret buried beneath the Foundation's rebirth? One thing's certain, Lily Winters' world is about to change forever. As the ghosts of Genoa City's past come roaring back to life, Lily will have to decide whether she's strong enough to face them, or if this shock might be the one that finally breaks her.